f of g is equal to iy, gof is equal to ix. What does this implies? What does this implies? G is a invertible means G is equal to f inverse. G is equal to f inverse means if I imply this one in that equation means f of f inverse is equal to iy and f inverse of f is equal to ix. Now what does this statement implies? This statement implies is f inverse, it is a function from y to x. F inverse is a function from y to x which is invertible. Because why I am saying it is invertible means here f inverse, suppose if I consider f inverse as one of the function means that function is satisfying these two conditions of the invertibility function. So f inverse, it is a function from y to x which is invertible. So if f inverse is invertible means what is the inverse of that function? Inverse of that function is what? F. So f inverse is an invertible function with the inverse f. Therefore f inverse will become what? F, because f inverse is an invertible function with inverse f. So inverse of the function f inverse is f. So this is how this statement I have expressed in terms of mathematical statement or in the verbal form. So if you understood this one also is well and good. Understanding this one is also matters a lot. How in clearly the concept is understood you depends upon understanding this statement. And two multiple choice questions are there in the exercise 1.3. It is for yourself, do it by yourself. So this much is regarding to your exercise 1.3. So if you have any doubts in any of the question means you can ask me at any time. Suppose if you are not clarified with any of the question also means you can ask me at any time. So this is regarding the exercise 1.3 which is based upon the composition of the function and the invertible of a function. Thank you students.